So now, this is like a quick video. I just saw something on Twitter, X, and I have to respond because I have seen this being done so many times. It's actually preposterous, and I think it's important we see it from the beginning and nip it at the bud, so people are aware. I saw Mr. Kibe, Andrew Kibe mwenyewe, and is it Amerix? They were sent an email by Caroline Kimeu. I'm going to read for you the email. I'm going to put it over here so you can read also. But this is an email from Caroline Kimeu, who is apparently a correspondent for The Guardian. Now, my name is Caroline Kimeu and I'm a correspondent with The Guardian. I'm reaching out because I'm working on a story in which gender disinformation groups, remember that term, have claimed that your social media platforms are one of a number of others in a manosphere network, manosphere put in quotes, which they allege promotes misogyny and sexism online. The group say that the network's messaging increases violent online rhetoric towards women. How can you have violent rhetoric? How do you injure someone with a word? How do I become? You see, this is what woke Westerners say. That this speech is violent. He killed me with his word. It's fucking bullshit. But hold on. The group say that the network's messaging increases violent online rhetoric towards women, as well as cases of threats and harassment, which limits their capacity to participate fully online and has spillover implications for their rights and safety online. So you see somebody sending you an email who's already decided you're guilty of some things. They put a disclaimer or some disinformation, gender disinformation groups. I don't know what those are, but I think it's the Western woke people who they try to police the internet, just saying whatever nonsense they want, and then they want us to clap along. Yes, a man is a woman. Fuck off. Will you be willing to comment on these claims? Please let me know. We hope to run the story next week, and would appreciate your response by Tuesday, August 15th. Many thanks, Caroline Kimeu, East African correspondent, The Guardian. So these are the women that have been purchased by the foreigners, the woke Westerners, to come and attack African men. They've already deballed and detesticled their men. Now they're coming for us. Okay? Caroline Kimeu, let me just let you know, as a strong African man, you are going to fail in this one. This rhetoric, it's not even working. It's so good in the West anymore, Caroline. It's not. Coming at you online, it's called promotes misogyny and sexism online. It's like all women. Like, I've never seen higher usage of the internet by women than now. Apparently, all this misogyny is not stopping anyone from twerking on Instagram and being famous just for that. For twerking. Not that you are sharing some heavy information that we can enjoy. No. You're twerking and you're popular and making money because of that. So apparently, according to these feminists, who also pro-prostitution and pro being a degenerate, generally sleeping around, getting STDs, having children all over the place. Freedom, they call it. Yes, it's freedom. But if you're not mature enough to handle freedom, it's not going to work. But let's be more serious here. The foreign media, which is failing, is now failing abroad. Now they're trying to come to Africa because they know Africans, we believe media a lot. When somebody says it was in the news, then it must be true, But I think slowly we are getting out of that, and it will be very fast because these days our culture generally spreads fast, information spreads very fast. So these legacy media people who have always made the assumption that they're the ones that tell us what the truth is, that they're the ones we must listen to, they are losing. All right? So what they have done, The Guardian, is trying to go after. Let me tell you what I think it is. In fact, this article is going to come out. They are going to talk about African men, and then they are going to talk about white men, especially the ones they call far right or conservative. So this, what is going on right now, is actually a backward attack on the white male of the West. You don't get it? Now, abroad, if you read a lot of their media, they tell you, oh, straight white male, it seems to be the enemy there, the boogeyman, straight white male. But then looking on this side, they're finding the Kibes, the who, IQ, Watson, who are not talking their shit. We're saying what we want, and they can't stand it, because now they're assuming that we can't think for ourselves. It's white men who've brought that here. So they might brand you something like a black face of white supremacy. There's such things. It doesn't matter. As a black person, you must think like woke Westerners. That is the bottom line according to them. So these things you're seeing, misogyny, sexism, that's bullshit from the West. The people always come up with nonsense, okay? They always come up with the rules. We are meant to follow these rules. So now they're using this Caroline Kimeu to come and smear us here. Caroline, great for us contents. This is my first video on it. I'll do another one once the article is out. I'll be very shocked if they don't talk about straight white men. They'll say now these straight white men, they've infected the Africans with their misogyny and sexism. Man, are we really that dumb that we will believe that? No, of course not. I'm being rhetorical. Anyway, if you hear noise, kind of, there's some noise going on. Look at the back. So, yeah. So I just need to do, it's not a quick video, it's almost 7 minutes. But yeah, that it was getting a bit, it was annoying for me to see that. And you see, these emails, I've seen a number of them. Every time they're sending these emails, they already have the story. They just need two lines at the bottom where they write to your response, where nobody cares, because a lot of these articles are not interesting to read. The people who write them are not talented, they're not creative, they're just people pandering. Imagine, these are sensibilities of middle class and above worldwide. The majority of people don't care about this misogyny, sexism. Have you ever been to Gikomba, our market? Everybody working together, as we always done, without the influence of Westerners telling us we don't know how to treat our women, or we don't know how to just do basic social activities without the Westerner telling us. Caroline Kimeu, you should be ashamed of yourself, but make your money. We are not going to let you, like these other NGOs, come here to destroy our names so that you are trying to reduce opportunities. You will not. Andrew Kibe is independent. He doesn't depend on you mainstream hacks to make it. I am George or IQ Watson, Amerix. I don't agree with him in most things, but he's independent and he pushes well. He says a lot of important things. And he'll continue to say it and continue to be powerful. And you will continue to follow us from the back as you've always done. We're not following you, woke people. You're idiots. So we can't talk to you. We can't argue with you. We just tell you and we move on. All right?